Welcome to Morning Yoga Sessions with Christian. I've recently been working with some really inspiring young people, and they've actually been really inspired by yoga, which is really exciting because I love yoga. Yoga's great, and I want to see if I can start sharing yoga through YouTube. It's going to be great. And I'm going to be a bit Kiwi this morning because it's quite fun being Kiwi. I used to live in New Zealand, and I'm going to be going back there this winter hopefully, so I'm going to practice my Kiwi accent. I don't think it's very good, but it's fun, so I don't really care too much. So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to do some morning yoga sessions. Okay, we're going to do this. Let's do this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a nice seated posture at the front of our yoga mat. You don't need a yoga mat to do yoga, but if you do, it's pretty cool because you feel more badass. So, come into a nice seated posture. And we're going to start to deepen and lengthen our breath. So deepening our breath, we're going to breathe down into our lower rib cage, to our lower diaphragm. And we're going to try, and if you put your hand around your stomach, you can try and breathe down deeper into your body. Start breathing deeply into your lower diaphragm, and then you can start expanding your lungs afterwards. It's a good way of deepening the breath. We also want to lengthen the breath, so just breathe for as long as you can in and as long as you can out. We're going to breathe in and out through the nose. Once you've deepened and lengthened your breath, we're going to try doing some Ujjayi breathing, which is where you close the epiglottis, which is like down the back of your throat. And then when you breathe in, it kind of sounds like the ocean or like waves or even maybe like the wind. So have a little play around with the Ujjayi breath. See if you can make some different cool noises. And this Ujjayi breath is to give you more prana, which is more energy. We're all about the prana in yoga, all about building the energy through natural methods. To give you more an abundance and well-being in your life. And also, if you can, imagine the ocean or imagine a beautiful beach or somewhere amazing in nature. Imagine the infiniteness of nature or the stars and the waves at night. Maybe a memory of when you've been there, or just imagining, or even from a film or a beautiful picture. And that can help you to find the inner peace of the yogi. Maybe if you're lucky, you might experience a bit of bliss. So now I'm going to adopt a bit of a prayer position. after lighting a candle, what I like to do is just say a little prayer, little yogi prayer. So I pray for support in my yogi journey. Pray for support in inspiring young people to follow their dreams and be inspired by life and lead balanced, fulfilling lives, doing what they love. Pray for support in doing this for myself, and then also in supporting younger generations to do this. So now I'm going to start waking up the body a bit more. So I really like rubbing hands really together as fast as you can and generating loads of heat. And then you can rub all that heat into your massage your eyes and your face and your head. And you can also wake up your body by giving it a good slap. You can also try some different breathing. So I like doing like quite fast, deep in breaths and then fast, short, hard out breaths. So in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Maybe combine those two things. Now I'm feeling really, really quite awake. Don't even need any coffee or anything. I'm just freaking buzzing right now. I like giving the body a bit of a shake. Just like shaking the shoulders, giving the head a little shake. Shaking, bouncing up and down, giving everything a little bit of a shake out. You go a little bit freestyle and just make it up and do whatever you feel like doing. Just rotating some of the joints like the neck and the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders. Giving the torso a bit of a rotation. Okay, so now that our bodies are nice and warmed up, and we're feeling awake, we're going to do some sun salutations. So I'll lead you through that. So reconnect with your Ujjayi breathing. I'll take you through the movements first, and then we will try and connect the breathing with the movements. So first, here are the movements. Arms down, arms up above your head. Nice swan dive. Down into a forward bend. Knees bent if you need. And then heart and chin forward and back. Try and get your back straight. And then nice big step back with your right leg into a nice lunge. Then step your left back leg into plank. And there's two things we can do here. We'll go for the easier one first, which is knees down first, chest, watch out for the candle, and then chin. So knees, chest, chin. Put your feet down, and then through to cobra. And tuck your toes under, lift up kind of into a flat back position, and then into downward dog. And as you can see, I'm actually not that flexible, but I'm working on it. So you want to try and get your arms out in front of you and your palms pushing into the mat. You want to kind of lift your pelvis up to the sky and try and get your back and arms in line. Then we're going to lift our right leg, the same leg that we did the lunge in, upwards, back behind us, and then through, in between your hands, back into a lunge. And then your left leg up, back into the forward bend. Well, actually, first of all with your back straight, and then back into the forward bend. And then the reverse swan dive. So back up. And then hands back into prayer position. So now we're going to try and connect it with the breathing, with the Ujjayi breathing. And it's really good if you can combine the breathing with the movements. And also bringing in the imagination, imagining a beautiful place in nature or the waves of the ocean to help you find the inner peace of the yogi. Okay, let's do this. So, first of all, big in breath, out breath, in, out, in, out, this time with your left, in, out, in, out, in, this time with your left leg, out, in, flat back, out, forward bend, in, and finally out again. So let's take couple of rest breaths. And then in again. Sorry, I probably should have talked you through it. So as you can tell by this video, I'm just kind of making it up as I go along, and I'm just kind of going with it. I like just doing things without making them perfect, and then in the future I'll probably make a better video that's a bit clearer and got more straightforward instructions. But for now, this will do. So let's go for another sun salutation, people. Let's build the prana. Okay. In breath. Out breath. In breath. Swan dive, out breath. Forward bend. In breath, flat back. Out breath. Let's put our right leg back. In breath, plank. Out breath, knees, chest, chin. In breath, scope through to cobra. Out breath, toes under and down into, and then back into downward dog. In breath, right leg back behind us. Wait, I've lost it again. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, let's just keep going. Out breath, that's right, out breath. In breath. Out breath, forward bend. In breath. And out breath. So you can keep going with that as long as you like, and you can play around with it a bit and try and do it faster or slower. Find your own pace. As with life, it is good to find your own pace with things. Find your own way of learning. Kind of explore a bit. It's good to explore in life, I think. Okay, let's do it one more time. I'm going to go for our left side this time. Okay, I'm going to do it pretty fast this time. In breath. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. And in. And out. Boom! That was wicked. Okay, let's move on to some more yogi. Okay, we're going to do a bit of a tree pose. So, you want to try and get all your weight into your feet, kind of move around, and you want to imagine you've got roots going deep down into the earth and find that solid base. Feet shoulder width apart. Now what you want to do is you want to shift your weight. Let's go for our right hand side. So really nice solid base. And you can lift your left foot up, and then you can place it on your calf, just above the knee, or right up into your groin as high up as you can go. And now we're going to balance here. To help you balance, find a point in front of you or a bit below you on the ground to focus your eyes on. And this is all about practicing balance and focus. And then get back to the Ujjayi breath. See how long you can hold it for. Let's shift into another epic mudra. Look at that looks pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's shift onto the other side. So, shoulder width apart, weight into your left foot, and then I'm going to go for leg up into the groin. A nice deep Ujjayi breath. Okay, that was a pretty nice chilled start to yoga sessions, but I'm actually pretty tired and I want to go and do some other things, so we'll just have to leave it for today. Although I will finish off with the epic corpse pose, which is pretty cool because that's how you can chill out at the end. Okay, let's do it. So for the end of our yoga practice, we're going to do the corpse pose or Shavasana, and that is, we're going to lie back on our mat and it's all about relaxing, like deep relaxation. So we're going to let our legs lay open. We can have our palms facing up to the sky and kind of out to the side, and our legs kind of wider than shoulder width. And then we're going to really deeply relax at the end of the yoga practice. So our breathing might naturally be deeper from doing the awesome Ujjayi breath, but we can start to let our breath find its natural rhythm, so we can let go of doing the deep Ujjayi breath. And then we can scan through the body and focus on all different points and relax them. So let's start with the head and neck. So relax your head, let it sink deep down into the yoga mat or the floor if you haven't got a yoga mat. And relax the neck. Relax the eyes, let them sink back into your skull. Relax your lips and your tongue, and let your tongue relax. The jaw relax. Throat. Your upper back, let that sink down into the mat. And your arms. Anyway, I'm getting a bit bored of this now. You get the idea. Basically, scan through your body and focus on different points and let them all relax, and then you feel well chill. Especially with some nice yoga tunes. And at the end of your Shavasana pose, you want to go into the kind of the recovery position. So roll over onto one side, chill there for a bit, and then slowly put one of your hands down and slowly ease yourself back up. Find a nice seated position. So that's a nice way to end your practice, and it's pretty cool because it's kind of like symbolic of being reborn. So you're in the corpse pose, you're letting everything go, and you're kind of just like dying, but in a metaphorical way where you're just letting everything go and letting go old patterns and negative thoughts and whatever. And then you get back, roll over, and you're kind of being like reborn after your yoga practice, ready to take on life. So we didn't actually do any chanting to begin with, but let's end. So you can start your yoga practice with chanting, and let's end this yoga practice with some epic chanting. So we're going to chant Om, which is from, I think it's from Hinduism, and it's from India, and it is like the sound of the universe, apparently. It's pretty cool. So we're going to do 3 nice long chants. So you're going to take as deep a breath in as you can through your nose. Here we go. And you'll find the more you practice your epic yoga, you'll be able to do a longer and deeper Om. Let's go again. Now I feel well chill, which is pretty sweet. Sweet as, bro. So yeah, you might feel a bit silly, but who cares? Just get over it. Then you'll be more free to live however you want to live and be yourself. Hope you enjoyed the yoga sessions, and I'll be back soon with some better videos. I'm just kind of making up as I go along. I'm not trying to make it too perfect. Peace.